Renegade. Man when afraid man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest round, tabloid. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, worldwide. The Renegade there. Yes. Hey, you see, I show you people what I'm going to do right now. I tell you, A class. A class. So we're going to talk the truth about Professor Walter Rodney. This man will teach black empowerment, Yeah, self-reliance, black empowerment, everything we teach, right? Yes. And Jamaica government in 1968. In 1968. Yeah. Black, that man from Riota, Jamaica, from him there, Canada. From him in Canada. Them throw him out. Remember, I live with him wife, they live there with him and him kids, and him kids. Them fling them out. And even one country get to them in 1980, them assassinate him. Because back in them time there, in the 60s, although we get independence, right? You have them people from the JLP. So, may I teach that part father or something. When you come to come talk, if you have evidence and come talk real thing, come never you want to talk this yet. You can go tell like 102 years ago with Marcus Garvey and Norman, man. So me I come back right in the 60s when we never hear none of want to put out when they like going to the past. So we have to educate ourselves to educate our people them ourselves to the real truth. From man in like the poor and needy and the black. Yes. And the have not. On the trample them. I remember 1962 now we get independence. So we the our own. Yes. The government black him for amphing out his wife. Them throw them out. So throw them out completely. For the what? For black empowerment. Black pride. A matter of fact, them call them communists. The paper. See, them attack him, Same like when them attack man there and say I'm a communist. When you stand up for yourself and you have them come off. Remember, them can't say, Britain could do this. This was first 1963, the rest of them rise up. Them want them that are alive by Bustamante. I forgot to show that too. Yes? But we're zeroing for 1968. Yes? Yes? We're zeroing for it. Pana serious. Remember, me have the document. Me have that with him. Me have the clip. So me have play it. Yeah, but I do the reading to but I play the clip with him what take place. And then me see one of them historian, put up a thing. I'm gonna play that too because when you hear her, she the right pan target. It's not like people who like here, people who make sense, but talk with sense when I play a documentary. So you see what happened to him. So I'll show you from when him born, when he go to school and when believe in a blackness and what for free and what for have with things them. Yes? That the man did a promote. Not different from Michael Manley. Not different. You understand? And then go meet up with some black leaders and what them get? Him get bar before him leave. Yeah, them must up on the tarmac. Him get from over there, them tell him. And him wife to their Jamaican thing. Them fling them out. And it caused a riot. And people die. It caused a riot. Yes. It caused a riot, It caused death and everything. That under you, Shiva. And that you, Shiva, watch. JLP again. Remember, you come in 62, independence now, and like the British are doing this. Our own government, JLP government. When you talk about your blackness, and you want free one's mind, that's why me and Michael Manley, they come and tell him alter the balance in favor of the black and the poor. I know some people fall onto them. And make them talk about bucking this, and the PNP do this. Now the people them start study themselves, them see what the PNP do, from what the JLP do. Them attack you and hold you back. And people just wake up to the truth, because them have the instrument. And thank God for Andrew honest, because that him always send you back. Bucking the days, and dark, and midnight, and with them destroy the place. You fool like what? So stupid. You understand? So we're going to show who destroyed the place right now. We're going to show some black people never have no chance until Michael Manley come in and set what him set for them. They have 10 years. Michael used 8 and do it unbelievable. Them are from 62 to 72. Them have 10 years to set the record for black people. Yeah? Liberate black people. No, them hold them back and stifle them. So we have to tell that part father-in-law something like this if you come talk about again, something will never exist. You build up in your own mind and bring up about Norman Manley, prison, Marcus Garvey, and run him out of Jamaica. PMP do that. PMP never even exists. Neither JLP. Never even exists. Yeah? Man, they are prison 1923 in the US for mail fraud. But him said PMP, Norman Manley, in 23, said him a prison. And they run him out of Jamaica. The man, they are foreign. And they are America. Man get deep in 1927. The man leave back 1925. Jamaica, we now have none of them party there yet neither. They have the party, the PMP from 1938. 3 years after the man left. The man left 1940. So me have some people come here talk to a youth and tell me say PMP and some JLP was think the enemy. I say about them never have no JLP and no PMP. So we have to, me no want to hear that. Remember, me not follow these things, you know. If a person study like what man they say, you know. You're the man of the wilderness, but me, you have to know for dissect things and don't spread these lies. That mash down by the way because the truth comes straight. Yes. So we could go in a Walter Rodney now. This is a learning moment here. It's a learning moment. I'm going to play the documentary. I'm going to, you know, so I always have the thing. Me not like just come talk, sir, you know. We have to have the thing them for back way up, you know. And it's there. You know, so we have to play them, you know. Let me start the show. Let me start the show now. I want you very educational. This may show the root and the art of JLP. Some of them come and try to fix something, but it not work. You have to hold them accountable. From creation of Jamaica, 1962 by 63, them mash up Rasta. The black and poor and needy. Yes? Start the show.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in at them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in at them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand the Luciano over there, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician with the evilest mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. Wanna go find up the youth, them relieve down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes and buy them.
No man, you start with us a start, John. With us a start, man. Show me, with us a start. All right. So, black liberty, black freedom, black empowerment. This back in the 60s, the JLP trample black poor and needy, Rastafarian and the one of them trample them. You don't have no chance with them. So them live for the upper class. Man, they see where I'm going to break that in the 70s and then break it. Give you a chance for everything. These people have 10 years. After, remember, you know, you respond to yourself. I have a play a lady they were talking about him. And then I go to him documentary. I go to Walter documentary itself. Yeah? Yeah, man. Bless up, Jeff. Say it now, go for the documentary itself. So we are sure that part father-in-law, when you talk, she have back up for your things with with papers and everything. And when she talk, when I play the documentary, when I play her, because she speak truth to power. Yeah? When you not speak truth to power, we not go play you. Right? So I'm going to play she first, and then I go for Walter documentary, around 15 minutes long. I'm going to short documentary, tell them where I'm born and everything. So we have to teach them. And we're going to show you what she said. Correct. Because some people are saying, my mom and daddy did the plane and think, no. When she do her research, she's like me. You know, mom and daddy the first time the plane come to Jamaica, it was 1974. For him go do the rumble in the jungle and thing, and she right, she correct. So she do for her research. I mean like that, so I'm going to play her. But she tell about she come from down a film place, Walter Rodney. Because them assassinate him in 1918. Soldier, give them the walkie-talkie, assassinate the brother them, and them thing there. Because what? Black empowerment, black freedom, liberator. You understand? So we have some people with a colonial mind there, and that was the JLP. That was the JLP because, you know, we get independence. You never have to do what you do. But them hide these things, and I always go back in our history, that them gone over 102 years and drop foolishness. Watch this lady here. And then I'll show you the documentary, and then I'll show you some other clips. Yes, other clips, like from Green, that's from other things. I'll show you some other clips. Watch this.
The Rodney riots that nobody talks about. Rodney was a Guyanese historian, political activist, author, and scholar who did not simply satisfy himself with being an employed intellectual. He connected with grassroots people in a profound and empathetic way, and counted many of Jamaica's Rastafarian population as friends, even at a time when Jamaican leadership had a fiercely antagonistic relationship with the Rastafari movement. My name is Devon Adana, and I tell stories of Caribbean courage, diaspora defiance, and island impact. This is Hugh Shearer, Jamaica's third Prime Minister, and on October 14, 1968, he made a decision that would be the linchpin for a rebellion on the streets of Kingston. The Rodney Riots would be a Black Power movement that would inform several others around the Caribbean and the world. So what was this decision? He issues a ban preventing Walter Rodney from re-entering the island of Jamaica. And this is despite him being properly employed as a lecturer at the University of the West Indies Mona campus. Further, despite the fact that his wife and 3 young children also were living on said campus at the time. So let's discuss some of the truths about the Rodney riots that nobody talks about. First up, most people envision that Rodney was on a plane on the tarmac at the Palisadoes airport when the ban was issued. And if you're wondering where the Palisadoes airport there, it's right in Kingston. That is the name of the airport before it was renamed as Norman Manley in 1972. This is a pic of Walter Rodney speaking at the Congress of Black Writers in Montreal, Canada. The conference was described by the independent student newspaper, the McGill Daily, as one of the largest black conferences to...
So look, when she attack, you know, she put up the paper and put up and everything. That's what I'm play. But I'll play the documentary after this.
Ever take place outside of the United States. And it was attended by many of the changemakers that we as Caribbean people celebrate today, including CLR James, Stokely Carmichael, or Kwame Ture as he was called, and the controversial figure Michael X. I mean, these were the giants of black radical politics. And there they were, along with Rodney, discussing anti-colonialism, racism, and African identity. So boom, the conference takes place from October 11th to October 14th. On October 15th, Rodney is scheduled to fly back to Jamaica. But Papa, before he even boarded his flight, he was informed that he would not be allowed to re-enter Jamaica. So it would be impossible that Rodney was actually on the tarmac in Kingston when he hears this news. He doesn't...
But they're still agreeing a report saying they're on the tarmac. No. From up there, then they send the news through. But you know our paper, because them against him too, you know. Like when them was against Michael Manley.
Even board the flight. But this leads to another commonly held myth about the Rodney riots, which is that heavyweight boxing icon Muhammad Ali was on a plane with Rodney at the time when the ban was issued. Now, this is a picture of Muhammad Ali and his family landing in Jamaica on his very first official trip there. This happened in December 1974 on invitation by then Prime Minister Michael Manley. And it was shortly after Ali's successful fight against George Foreman in Zaire, Rumble in the Jungle. While both Ali and Rodney were prominent figures in the 1960s and 70s, each with a deep connection to the global Black liberation movement. There is no record of an official meeting between the two, and there is no documented evidence or widely reported account that confirms that Walter Rodney and Muhammad Ali ever even met. Lastly, we need to talk about the environment in Jamaica that made it ripe, not only for the riots, but also the ban itself. This is a picture of the front cover of the Daily Gleaner from August 1962. And don't get tied up with the fact that Princess Margaret opening the first sitting of Parliament. This, on August 6, 1962, Jamaica got its independence from Britain. It meant that the empire was no longer controlling the affairs of the country.
That good. This is to explain properly, not for clear, because them never control it. So who are doing it at the Jamaica Labour Party oppress our people? If you speak out, you know, if you have your own identity and everything, when you're black and you're poor, worries. You understand? Continue.
Now, the responsibility of Sir Alexander Bustamante, the very first elected Prime Minister of Jamaica, and his elected cabinet to make sure things was right in Jamaica. Understand that Rastafarianism really took root in Jamaica after the coronation of King Haile Selassie I in 1930. And since that time, Rastafari didn't have a really fruitful relationship with Jamaican leadership. That was the case before independence, and that confrontational relationship continued well after independence. This is a picture of Walter Rodney speaking to the members of the general public, which, you see, when he gets to UWI Mona and takes up his position as lecturer in January 1968, he makes it a point to meet with Jamaica's working class, which really includes a lot of Rastafarians. He also speaks to groups that are in the most depressed areas in Kingston. Never one to incite violence, Rodney was more about the education of black people, about being agents of their own upliftment and liberation.
True.
He also launched the African History Lecture at UWI Mona and also gave public lectures on Black Power at the Students' Union. This attracted the attention of the Jamaican government, and there was plainly like, hush your mouth, dirty boy. Remember, the Jamaican government don't have no Britain to lean on. Rodney riots took place. They were only 6 years out from independence. So messages like the one that Rodney was spreading could really lead to the destabilization of the country in their mind. The last thing I want to bring to your attention is the diversity of the population of the UWI Mona campus in the 1960s and 70s. The campus you see today is like 95% Jamaican, but in 1968, the campus was more of a Caribbean hub. People from all over the Caribbean would flock to the Jamaica campus. Remember, the Mona campus was the very first one, having been started in 1948. The St. Augustine campus in Trinidad and the Cayville campus in Barbados were started in 1960 and 1963 respectively. Thus, the UWI Mona campus in Jamaica is where many Caribbean students had historically gone for their tertiary education. So, upon discovering that their beloved teacher was treated the way he was treated and ousted the way he was ousted, the Caribbean picnic them was not having it. They put on the red graduation gown. They locked down the campus, was them against the police. For days, nobody could move in or out of the campus. I want to leave you with this Walter Rodney quote. By what standard of morality can the violence used by a slave to break his chain can be considered the same as the violence of a slave master?
Good. So I'm not sure that because 100% is correct. It's correct. I'm not sure that. So I'm going to show the documentary with Walter himself right now from when he born and everything same way. So it's a breakdown for the thing them saying. Brilliant scholar. But you never hear them talk about him. You know why them not mention him one time? Because of them, if that wasn't a man the time, well man don't do that. Them that run with it. But them prevent it completely. They know why you say nothing about Walter Rodney. So nobody don't know about Walter Rodney and what them do. These government are evil government. Them like them oppress people. Me not ask. So you have to know if you don't know your past and the future. I'm gonna put up Walter Rodney and put up the documentary with him right now. Right? Look up play this. I can play this right now. See? So we have a clear view. We have a clear view of what really took place. So give me a full view now at him. Watch this.
Many leading thinkers, activists, and freedom fighters led anti-colonial struggles which promoted racial equity and social and economic justice in the late 20th century. One such person was Dr. Walter Anthony Rodney. Dr. Walter Rodney was one of the most important intellectual and political figures of the 20th century. He was a leading voice in the anti-colonial revolution and movements for the struggle of oppressed peoples in Africa, the Caribbean, Latin America, and North America. Walter Anthony Rodney was born on March 23, 1942, to Edward and Pauline Rodney in Georgetown, Guyana. He was one of 6 children. Walter received his early education in Guyana from school, elders, and his keen observations of life within society. These 3 influences would continue to inform and shape his understanding of the world he lived in and the inequities faced by oppressed peoples. In 1954, at age 12, Walter attended Queen's College, QC, the prestigious boys' secondary school where he excelled academically, set a high jump record, and won numerous awards and scholarships. At QC, Walter participated on the debate team, which sharpened his public speaking, showcasing his strong listening and analytical skills, wit, and ability to engage and hold his audience. In 1960, Walter was awarded an academic scholarship to the University of the West Indies, Mona, Jamaica. There he continued to hone his debating and public speaking skills. He graduated with first-class honors in history in 1963. That same year, he was awarded a scholarship to the School of Oriental and African Studies, SOAS, University of London, where he completed his PhD studies. In July 1966, he graduated with first-class honors in African history. His thesis, A History of the Upper Guinea Coast, 1545 to 1800, remains the foremost work on the region. From 1966 to 1967, he taught at the University of Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. In 1968, Rodney served as a lecturer at his alma mater, University of the West Indies, Mona, Jamaica. While in Jamaica, Rodney took his message of Black power, Black liberation, and African consciousness to the masses. He particularly shared his knowledge with one of the most marginalized sections of the Jamaican society, the Rastafarians. Rodney was a strong critic of capitalism and the middle class for their role in the post-independence Caribbean. For him, a socialist development template with an empowered working class was necessary.
I have met brothers and sisters who say that their mother tongue, quote unquote, is French, Spanish, Dutch, Portuguese, as well as English, which we speak. And because of this, we have a problem of identification. We do not know whom we are. And that is why this gathering is of great symbolic importance, because it is an act of identification.
Due to his scholar activism, Rodney attracted the Jamaican government's attention. In October 1968, Rodney attended the Black Writers' Conference in Montreal, Canada. This caused the Jamaican Prime Minister, Hugh Shearer, to declare him persona non grata. Rodney was banned by the government from re-entering Jamaica and was subsequently dismissed from his post by the University of the West Indies. This decision had profound repercussions. It led to massive protests by students and soon sparked into a widespread rebellion in Kingston on October 16, 1968. The rebellion, which is today known as Rodney Riots, led to the death of 6 people and caused millions of dollars in damages. Rodney's speeches to the Rastafarians and other groups in Jamaica were published in his book, The Groundings with My Brothers. This work would later become central to the Caribbean Black Power movement. Since Rodney was not permitted to re-enter Jamaica, he traveled to Cuba, and after a short stay he returned to Tanzania and resumed teaching at the University of Dar es Salaam, where he grounded with African liberation fighters. It was during this time that he authored How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. Published in 1972, this would become one of his seminal works, used around the world for its transformative analysis and its enduring relevance in contemporary geopolitical discourse. In 1974, Rodney returned home to his native Guyana to take up an appointment as professor of history at the University of Guyana, UG. But the appointment was rescinded under pressure from the government and its ruling People's National Congress, PNC, party leaders. Prevented from working in Guyana, he was forced to earn a living by accepting teaching appointments overseas to support his family. Rodney lectured at various universities and institutions, including the University of Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, University of West Indies, known as Jamaica, University of Hamburg, Germany, the Institute of the Black World, IBW, Atlanta, Georgia, University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, Yale University, New Haven, Connecticut, University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan, Binghamton University, State University of New York. Despite this travel, driven by a financial need to provide for his family, Walter remained acutely aware of the injustices in Guyana. Shortly after his return, he joined the Working People's Alliance, WPA, a new political group, and soon emerged as a leading figure in the resistance movement against the PNC government. On the 11th of June, 1979, Walter Rodney, together with 7 others, was arrested and 5 were charged with the burning down of a government building. Although he and his comrades were later released, this period marked the beginning of escalating police harassment and frequent threats against his life. Although Rodney lived under constant police harassment, house searches, and death threats, he completed 4 books in the last year of his life: an academic work, a history of the Guyanese working people, a political call to action, People's Power, No Dictator, and 2 children's books, Kofi Badu Out of Africa and Lashkmi Out of India. On Friday, 13th of June 1980 in Georgetown, Guyana, a remote control bomb, disguised as a walkie-talkie, was handed to Donald Rodney, his brother, by an undercover military officer, Gregory Smith. While he sat in a car with his brother, the anti-personnel bomb exploded in his lap. Rodney was killed immediately. He was 38 years old. Donald was seriously injured. Guyana and the world mourned his death, with more than 30,000 joining in his funeral procession. Walter Rodney was married to Patricia Henry Rodney, and together they have 3 children, Shaka, Kanini, and Asha. They also have 4 grandchildren, Asia, Kai, Sky, and Apidwa. In 2014, 34 years after Rodney's death, and after decades of demands for an investigation and justice by the Rodney family and others, a commission of inquiry was appointed by then President of Guyana, Donald Ramotar. The official Public Presidential Commission of Inquiry, COI, was tasked to find out the truth about the death of Walter Rodney. The 2016 COI report concluded that Walter Rodney's death was an act of violence for political purposes, an act of state terrorism. Following a 2-year process, with evidence from over 30 witnesses, the COI was abruptly ended due to a change of government. The Commission's report outlines the evidence and testimony that led to its conclusion that the Guyanese government and its army and police branches were complicit in the assassination of Dr. Walter Rodney. On June 10, 2021, nearly 41 years after the assassination of Dr. Walter Anthony Rodney, the government of Guyana admitted its complicity in planning and orchestrating the murder of Rodney by detonating a bomb implanted in a walkie-talkie. It also recognized the false persecution of his brother, Donald Rodney. The government of Guyana formally announced that it would recognize and honor Walter Rodney's life and legacy. A series of corrective measures have been initiated. Dr. Rodney's original death certificate has been amended as to profession. It now reads professor instead of unemployed. Dr. Rodney's original death certificate has been amended as to its cause of death, identifying it as an assassination. The flawed inquest conducted 8 years after Dr. Rodney's assassination that issued a verdict that Dr. Rodney died by misadventure is being set aside and removed as false. The records from the 2016 Presidential Commission of Inquiry were secured by the Ministry of Legal Affairs and will be digitized. The Walter Rodney Chair at the University of Guyana has been re-established and collaborative efforts are underway to select a chair. The Walter Rodney gravesite and memorial in Georgetown, Guyana have officially become national monuments under the National Trust Act. To mitigate against the loss of Dr. Rodney's scholarship to Guyana and to secure his rightful legacy as a national icon, new editions of his children's books, Kofi Badu Out of Africa and Lakshmi Out of India, have been placed on the national syllabus for primary and secondary school children, starting in the 2023-2024 academic year. Copies of some of Dr. Rodney's books were donated to the people of Guyana by the Rodney family through the Ministry of Education. There are a number of errors and falsifications that still need to be corrected or expunged from the judicial record. The Walter Rodney Foundation, Inc., located in Atlanta, Georgia, is a 501c3 nonprofit organization committed to advancing and protecting the legacy of Walter Rodney and sharing his works with students, scholars, and community activists around the world. The program and activities include the annual Walter Rodney Symposium, the Walter Rodney Speakers Series, the Walter Rodney Legacy Projects, and the Groundings Journal. The Walter Rodney Papers and Collection are housed at the Atlanta University Center, AUC, Robert W. Woodruff Library. Since 2003, an annual symposium has been held in March to commemorate Walter Rodney's birthday.
So you see people, you see the evilness. This start from Jamaica, you know. This start from Jamaica. Yes? Just the man talk about black empowerment and everything, you know. And in first record Jamaica, the professor. And Jamaica, the Labour Party, destroy this man. And then them are run up because you see the leaders, them back in the 60s, they saw. The one of them are evil, you know. Them are evil. Man, they come break that chain there. Because you must talk when you're black, you step back. You see? You step back. This is what them doing. But yes, they never hear the Jlp come out and mention this none at all. I see them get rid of them in our own country. It starts to go off from the Jlp, what them do in. Yes? We just tell if black empowerment and I tell you say, yeah, liberation, that, and that him teach as a professor. You fling him out. You fling out him wife too. Yeah? Yeah. See? You fling them out. You cause all of this and then for them place of them off and them have to get there and see that them killing. And them tell lie. And you see when you go investigate, you show the truth. See? Start from them. Start from them. Canada never started. Him go to Canada and him attend up there and be a black people. And them said one of the biggest conference that outside the US. But our government at the time see to it that hey, him can't even come back in our space, you know, figure him out and it caused one of this chain reaction. Yeah? Just teach the black man pride. Another first, look at, let me show you something. Let me just move. Let me show you something. This is another first when them come in. Remember, you know, this them can't tell me so no UK did not pressure them. No. Look on this. Let me show you something right now. Them can't tell me say UK did not pressure them. Let me show you something. Remember, you know, 62 them get independence. This is the first thing we both of them come in and do. Shira was there. Shira was there. This is the first thing them come in and do. See that? Look on your screen. I read that on your screen. The man them dangerous. Look there. Me need not to open it. Come here talk about Rodney. Because he might give it Rastafarian and everybody to the black. You know? Yes. They have not. So bring in all Rasta dead or alive, Jamaica cleaner. Yeah? Buster turn a phrase come straight out of the Wild West. Wanted dead or alive. Buster Manti apparently conceive all Rastafarian as outlaws. Hey, I don't know them follow these people, you know. The man come and look what him do to Rasta. This is 63. And by 68, and that them do to Walter Rodney. So you change Boston the way you look at you share about that time do to. Them not different. You understand? Them not different. See? Look what them do. When they go to Barnett Street and it's documented. Yeah, them say them are digitized. Walter Rodney is so it's there. You can get up and you go look it up and you go read it, you know. Me like this, me like come have the documentary for sure. You know, me not come and talk, you know. Me like have the evidence of the thing, you know, and it's there. You understand? So them give them in pardon and you see the state kill him down in a film place because that kick off from Jamaica. Kick off from Jamaica. Labour part of the worst thing. Don't make them trick you. And them know that you ever hear, me ask you something, right? Whenever you them mention anything like this and bring up anything out of them mouth yet, to them thing, yeah? Eh? Who ever hear the Jamaica, you ever hear Andrew Wallace and them come say anything about Walter Rodney, the great Walter Rodney and them man than the black, you know, black empowerment and thing. You ever hear them come mention this? Then if you deal with truth and righteousness, you don't mention it and tell people, say, boy, we do some things in the past. No! Them saga down. I have that power father-in-law run out. That's it. And say 1923, Norman PMP, I want them to come to. Every time the JLP move, we don't do this on 1923 when the party never even farm yet. But JLP or PMP, never even farm. 1923, Norman Manley send Marcus Garvey a prisoner, run him out of Jamaica. When get that from? And then the one of them are laughing there. Andrew did there too. So when you listen to this garbage, eh? Me tell you about propagandas, you know. You understand? Me, people me rather know, remember, you know, me is a historian myself, so me rather, you know, you have to study the past. For, you know, for living at the present and navigate, for going navigate at the present and, you know, plan for the future. See? Yeah, you have to study the past. So when I make the same mistake, I'm going to see who with poor people, the poor and needy. Look on this. Look on this. A matter of fact, share of them classify that man as communist. Not my word. Because children have them little thing back one. Let me show you something. See about them classify him as communist. That's in the same way, Rodney. Yes? Them classify him as communist. I'm going to show you something. All right, let me show you something. See him? All right, we'll boss him. See this. All right. I have to read the whole of the thing them show, but them classify him as communist. Same like what them do with man, the way say I go come and talk about communists. It's enough thing, you know. Them like do these things. All right, this Prime Minister Sheva, I can't see this. Classify him as communist. If you talk the truth about black people, or you be communist when you talk about your own country and talk about Africa. What that have to do with communism? Africa? These people fully brainwashed. JLP are not good government, man. For morning, man. Them do the worst and tell the most lies, man. Yeah? You understand? Them do the most and tell lie. Oh, this I tell about when this tribe, we want to go down a communist and Rastafarian group were beaten. See that? And this tell you, all right, Jamaican security force, death of 2 persons were reported, 11 policemen were injured, while 23 protesters were arrested and various charges. Many demonstrators, including students and group of Rastafarian, were beaten. Yeah? The band of Rodney had unleashed a reaction that shook Shearer regime to its foundation. At first, despite call to explain why Rodney was banned, the government blasted and refused to give an explanation. You see, you notice them now have no manners, people. You now see this, right? You notice them now have no manners, right? Yes. You notice them now have no manners some morning. Or them deal with situation, you know. But as the protests mounted, Prime Minister Yushiba was forced to go to Parliament and give a statement, right? That's all. Yeah. he played to nationalist sentiment in his speech, an attempt to establish that the foreign student inspired the demonstration. He also, look at people, this are you share. That's why when the man go down the film country now, take him on and kill him. He also sought to classify Rodney as a communist and a terrorist. See that? Terrorist. Or that subvert the society and overthrow the government. Or to subvert the society and overthrow the government. See that? Yes. Him said the man is a terrorist. Say my communist and terrorists. Hey, them people are dangerous. Hey, when me hear them run off them out and I talk about them, this and about black people and that kind of thing, me bomb them. See there? The Minister of Home Affairs was quite blunt and made the famous content. See that? See there? Yeah? Them say it. You understand? Them say was a terrorist. Yeah. And that spread out back to him country till them kill him. Yeah? Yeah. You understand? When we see Rasta get up and run them down. But these are the things where you know, this is where I say Manticue. Same, where I say James. This is what them do all the time. So when they run out with false doctrine, we they have to correct them. Have to hold them to the point. Them things you have to just, humbling yourself. When we saw them kill that man. And then them inquiry show them say, hey, we assassinate him, because we don't have him for all kind of things. And it starts from Jamaica. Jamaica Labour Party do this thing. Yes. If you talk about black freedom and black empowerment and what for do, you see it? Yes. And I disforget. Yeah. The wickedness of them. But yesterday have a dark part father-in-law. Instead them come tell me about this. Them skip it. It's a 1968. Them skip it. And gone back in 1923 when there was no party. None. You never have no JLP, no PMP. None of them. Not exist yet. Until with such a big lie. So them full of this. With them say, but this guy, that part Tom Tavares, that part Pupa-in-law, supposed to be a liar. Them say KC. Yeah? And if him can go up on a pulpit and be a face in a 2025 and spread such a propaganda, it's sad. It's bad for them. Him should resign and run him away. Andrew do it same way, Andrew do it same way. When him come up and him talk, kind of the lie this thing. You understand? You see me I say? Them dangerous. Nothing can pass them. Very dangerous. See? Very dangerous. Mash up Rasta. And them do it, deliberately. Yeah? Them do it. And you have some people follow them when them talk because when them do them study, give up the gap. Them come and lie. I say, listen, let me tell you something though. You see, when you start go back in a history, do all that history I throw upon it because I know a lot of this, I mean, I just come talk me like show, That's why I draw for the word documents. It documented. You see me answer where I say, Chris? Yeah, the oppressors, yes. So them now, the Queen draw back. Can remember in 1962, and the Queen herself come, she sent Princess Margaret represent her, right? And by 1962, them the rest of that, they are alive. But can't go to Barnett Street, one of both cemetery, and it documented. Not the Queen at 12, they digitize it. So it's there. You can't get rid of it. I mean, I tell them, I want them, stop put out on the lies, because we have facts check on. We sit down in the chair and facts check on anytime. One dangerous. Very dangerous. See? I'm going to send a message to Andrew Onis right now. See, they don't take them as terrorists. You share them. Yeah? Shot to him country and make them assassinate him. Same thing them do with Michael Manley. But a good thing he was a prime minister. Communists, this is for them way to get way. You understand? This is for them way where them push it. Them dangerous. This is you share. This is the JLP angle. The Rasta, and then him now, I give Rasta the well-being. That's why man they have to come here, so And when him alter the balance, you hear what I'm saying? Yeah, what I'm saying, so in the 70s, hear this.
Hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor, and I have no apologies to his.
Yeah, what I'm doing? Why you think him do this? And the same thing when man they continue to do. And that one Walter Rodney did a preach same way. Hear this.
Laborites, hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor, and I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work, and nothing will turn that back.
Never have it for true. When him said these things, remember, you know, and a joke him attack, you know. He come to 72. Remember, you never have nothing, you know. So when all this come out and talk about house, you know, this what she got to what? That's why when them come and try to play a race card, they run them way, you know. The blackest of them, remember them heart white, you know. Remember them oppressors, you know. And enough of them from there, them still about. Yes, them oppressors. But them find a way, in 2016, federal card for Mama P, because the people never explain these things. So you have to do facts check. Them tell be a lie. Them want credit Siaga in the 60s when I never even the Prime Minister. You credit in the 80s, you look at New York time and everywhere where it digitized now. The documents right there, when we live through it, the man carrying food stamp, over 1 million people. Hey, in 1983, the amount of people, I remember them they do the thing, the election, you know. Man, them not contest it, you know. Yeah? And them go back. Yeah? Yeah, with all the seats, them all 60 seats, say I have them. Command them a contest, it's not election. Same time when him do that, him start pushing an austerity measure. Close down JOS, close down for the hospital, close down the school. Him start cut staff, cut people. Send them home, lock down the place. PWD gone. Do all of these things gone, you know, the bus gone. Remember the bus, you know. It's a hey, the bus company is huge. Yeah? The man dash it away. Lock down some hospital in the country, lock it down. I don't want natural land there, so. Where Muma go up there, so. Alberto, a hospital him lock it down to, you know. Yes. Because them have a hospital up there, you know. In Chulani, top Chulani. Him lock down and resize down the hospital, man. Lock down enough school and do one bag of foolishness. Expel out the Cuban, them, the first thing him do when him just come in. Yes? Do all kind of things and then 83. And it's there. Remember, me show it, you know. Me have it. So me not just start like how them just get up and talk. Me not do that. Yes? Them just talk off of them head. Me talk off of documentation. I will leave through it to talk off of documentation. And by 84, it's worse. In the value of the dollar. It lose 2/3 of the valuated up before. And in 84, over 6,000 I think the work at the memory half. Civil servant work over 6,000. And then in first year that him come in with food stamp. Cornmeal, rice, liquor cornmeal, liquor rice, and some milk powder. So if we keep the nutrition, and then everything go up like 75%. The man wrecked the place by 86. Him come back, hey, him cut thousands of people. Ninja man, if you come and sing living on free food ticket, not a money in my pocket and not a cent when I go where I go do, you know. Now I go love it, you know. Free food ticket. Food stamp. I remember you never get no cash in there, you just go and you get that little thing there. Where you get. People lose them job left, right, and center. Them not talk about this, and it documented. It's there. New York Times come and chat to Siaga, chat to them over in Deso, chat to the commandment party, it documented. So it's there. Digitized right now. So when you look on it, I remember, you know, people married things in 1984. Island wide. Shot, everything shot. You know, have no money. And no, yes, still him say, him give back the backside over to them, you know. The man did use and around the country, him give them back, you know. Take off this and hand it to them. So over the land, the foreigner them could have come hold back with land and do all kind of things again. That's what I say I go do. See, that has some huge share and a better. Look what him do to Rodney. To teach you black self-worth. Them label him as terrorists and communists. Yes. And ban him. Don't touch back your son. Fling out him wife and him picnic. Yes. See, Buster man to no better. Look when do Rasta. Well, the man have to do Rasta. Michael man they come liberate Rasta again in a 72 when him come in. That's why I say Bob man, the one of them Jacob Miller, everybody around him. You hear Ja when I'm at a fuck. When him talk, you hear Ja. Ja! Yes. Sir Manley. And then even Andrew own this. Super Andrew own this. I try to finger man like Manley when me know me history. We are bigger man for Andrew, right? Yes. We are come from 60s, we are come from 70s, right? Yes. You are throw them under the bus. Under the bus. Yeah, you got. Eh? You if you go throw man the call man the name, you'll get me mad. You can't call them man the name. Me shake them man the hand. Me go salute him to, you know. 97. Lion State, yes. The man where, yes. Yeah, you understand? Them thing the way him do for Jamaica, we admire that, you know. You understand? Real man the heights. See? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. I said, go, man. See? This bad. It's bad. Yeah? It's bad, man. It's bad. See? So when them do them come out and then spread propagandas. And them content for spread propaganda. Like now, when man they are doing thing, you know, and people have voted for man, the man then have to come out and say, you know, we do some great things. And people, you for go out and spread it. Great thing, let me tell you about great things. When a country run great, the government now have to tell you and give you back food. And number one, from him pay for you and give you back food, the country they could not run great. And they might give you a handout to make a crowd. Eh? He might give you a handout, I pay you for coming out crowd, a 2 grand and a 3 grand, and I tell you, say, I do great things. That don't make sense. You hungry, you know, and the man send a bus and give you 2 or a 3 grand or a 5 grand to come in at the crowd and feed the gear box food. And I tell you, say, oh, I do greater you for all and what them do, the money with them spend, the money with them chop. Because the truth is, if you feel sick and drop down, they say, the hospital where you go, you're dead, you know. You don't have Panadol in it. You don't have nothing in there. So if a man do something great, he don't need to pack you up and come tell you upon no pulpit. None at all. You can feel it, you can see it. So you can keep him with a PMP, Jlp, the man say, yes, he might work. You know, if I have to whooping them out. And that's how the PMP used to work. Them just make them work, speak for them. So them now have to come and make this bag of nice. Eh? Yes. Like we say, athlete food put up a video now. I say, that's why, remember, you know, them feel, yeah, you understand? Them feel, yeah, them feel the people them so miserably in the crime and violence thing. And the first 2-term government, go look at man the thing and measure it up. Look at Sierra one and look at Andrew one. And you have the most murder, and you have nearly 13,000 murder for 2 terms. Supposed to reach it now, 13. When you look at 3 terms, and you put it at 13,000, I say 2 terms. Bruce have the biggest 1 term murder parliament, and nearly 9,000. So when they run up and down now, and them are bury body and I kill people, and them say, boy, and we invest. Brother, you have the highest murder rate in 2017, the amount of people, you say you invest. Or you invest on so much coke and fine in Jamaica, brother. When you, every time you bust a coke, and remember that small coke, when you bust $12 billion coke, 100 billion gone through, reach a destination. So you bust one thing, so much coke could not flood the place. Then they bust 3.1 billion. Each time you bust something in a honey, you have 100 or 200 billion gone through when you get one. So it will show me the value of my cocaine when I come in the country. And you say, we spend the most money on a bull, we're not talking bull crap. Them talking bull crap. Eh? Them give one a picture on the box. You have for them think that. Yes. Them like that handout thing there, you know. Trick people, you know. And people will tell you, say, yo, you for first in study, no handout. Them tell you for cut against them people there. When them people they set you up and I say yes. So we'd have some good people back in the 60s where them destroy them, including Walter Rodney, set him up, call him terrorist, and make him country, one country kill him. Ban him from a country where he never do nothing to the country, you know. He just a preach blackness and self-reliance and all kind of thing. And not, yeah. Yeah. You see me I say? Hey, let me tell you the thing, you know. Them know, man, them watch. And me put up something right now because Trump out for cut some embassies and things all over the place, right? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. You see me I say? Yes. Them out for cut some embassy. But if you read that, I have it here so it shows the embassy gather information. Let me tell you already, so them know about the coke. Remember when them gather information, you know, them sit down and them gather it and thing, you know. When them a move to you, them a move to you. You understand? Them move to you. Yes. So this, let me just draw back again. Anytime me see them run out, and them place, and upon we, how we the party for the poor. Oh, you get the first 10 years, 1 decade for run. Like our owners have 9+ years now. Him not do not now tell us say you're gonna feel it in the next 3 years. And we'll lay the foundation, the same foundation where appeal after them mash it up. Him come around and trick and say, oh, you're ready for the IMF. Do this in the IMF. I know I tell you about while they're fixing the economy. Which part of the economy want to fix? Which part of the economy you must fix? You can there pay down debt. And you say you fix the economy when the hospital not fix and the road not fix and not fix and the police are walk to kill the youth them and leave much youth, more than 400 without mother and father, man. Without father. And mother for struggle now with them. So you make chaos more on the country, you know. The next 5-10 years, them youth that grew up, you know. Some of them now have no feeding, no pampers, because you kill them father and tell lies to them a gunman. You cause more mess than what you think of who you are, please. You understand? These are the foolish system, though. Make police go around and kill them people and all of them where you see dead. Go check how much youth them dead left. All them youth them for survive baby stage. All them go school. All them you cut off the one of that in a business about them. Some of them were dead and them have youth who are 10. You give them 5 more years, them turn wicked man. Can them traumatize? 15, 14. Some of them are took the street. This is what the government are doing right now. Have each squad. Yes? Tell lie. As I said, I'm play about Manley. You're a Manley to do, hear this.
Labourers, hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor. And I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work. And nothing will turn that back in Jamaican history. Nothing will turn it back. Hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor. And I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work. And nothing will turn that back in Jamaican history. Nothing will turn it back. Nothing will turn it back.
Hear this too. And then I that thing do for me, man. All tight in favor because you never have no chance. If you can see a professor work and he just go one place, go talk about the black empowerment, and you fling him out cause a riot and do all kind of thing and call him, label him as terrorists and communists, you're dangerous. You set him up, make him in one country, kill him. Ban him! Yeah, because you must know your worth as a black man. If for them alone, them hide that from completely. I know that with them, you know. And then same man a draw racist card. Them a draw racist card for Mark Golin. You kidding me? Eh? You kidding me? And them a draw racist card for Mark Golin. Them? This is what them do all time, you know. Hey, that part father-in-law. Next time you run out, because when you draw me, you know, me can just school you about these things, you know. Because I notice I'm not history. You come here born in England and you run out. Because show the people your birth certificate. Yeah, you run out with a bag of foolishness with Andrew Onis and the whole of them over that. And I skin them teeth like a correct. And then them labor right blaggers, them run out with the garbage. And when me slap him, boom, them drop, the one of them drop. I grew up in a band. Same day, mama, big mama them used to put out one bag of fellowship, you know. One of my brethren just send me something with Dras Davis. I say him in the IC and him can't get to talk because him linking at the IC. This is the same thing why them have to change it. I want to play that later. Why them have to change the IC because them have linking at the IC and them reach. That's the sure say Prince, she guilty of criminality when she let go own this because them have linking there. So no matter about Dr. Campbell and this boy come can't admit, Dras Davis, come admit say him linking at the IC. Oh, the IC if you run for a professional level and you have linking at the IC and una JLP operative. Then that's why when I use it to control what I want and then I do all kind of things, man. You come admit it by talking for your program and make sure that. I hope the IC chairperson see this and try clean out them kind of link that if clean out. Yes? So them link Prince and she let go at the Prime Minister. And them have more in there because him admit it. You think it was a clean IC? No man want to clean the IC. So she should clean it. Him go talk about because him link tell him. So that means you have bug in the IC. We think them supposed to work on a professional level. Yes? And at that him come saying, I'm admit it. Hey, them fool, you're fat. Do not eat the woman I try to clean out. Want to try to bring monkey rings and wow and having that. It's not supposed to be a professional body. You understand? This is not like the police force, so I think this is the IC. And if you have them kind of people, that mean only plant some people in there. It's bad. Yes, still am I right about Dr. Dayton Campbell and all kind of things, you know? You understand? This bad. You understand? Where I say ABI, where I say Anita. Yeah, man. See? You good? Yeah, man. See? So you have to beat them. May I show them how them get with the Walter Rodney, you know, and we cause it. So when the guy run out the other day, I'm going to call no. Nobody never call Norman man the name and not like this thing. Yeah. Yes, them never. But this guy, you know, suit one going a Rasta head and going a people head, run out with them lie. Norman Manley in a 1923, 102 years ago, when people never farm. Now that time the man they are prison himself. And I like him there, Jamaica, and I like him tell upon the man, you know. I like him tell upon the man because Marcus can be there, Jamaica. Marcus can be a prison. For male fraud. In a 1923. Never there Jamaica, none at all. But Norman Manley, in a 1923, send him a prison and run him out of Jamaica after. Send him a prison and run him out of Jamaica. Man, they are prisoner USA. Them did lock him up in a 1919 and let him go and make a tour and come back. Them charge him in a, yes, them prison him in a 1923. Them dip him in a 1927. 1925, him leave again, never to return alive. He never want anybody return. He dead in 1940. Yes. So I remember PNP party never formed in 1938. You have some guy become talk to guy say, they must say, well, Norman man never, yes, him did this, but remember say, Norman I'm enemy, you know. Norman and the PNP and JLP I'm enemy. There was no PNP and JLP. Or if you be enemy, but they never have none of the party, never exist, never found it yet. The PNP found it 3 years after him leave the part of Jamaica. 3 years after. So I don't know about the PNP and the JLP. That is crap. But this is how them lie, the JLP. And then all of them, Andrew only them over there. When them had said, spread the lies. And them black and take it up and run with it. Yes! Oh, no, man. With them don't said fool self. Now I put out and say the documentary me just show with Walter Rodney. We no label him as terrorist. And make him in one country kill him. In the night. Blew him up. In the 1980. Him and them brother. Now them pardon, let them move that and them correct that and them do them inquiry and say yes, state terrorism. And them was a terrorist. Who labeled him as terrorist? Jlp in 1968. Block him from enter back Jamaica. For just go a black conference in Canada. That's a goddamn disgrace. And these people, number one, them shouldn't even know politics. You trim Rasta, you get rid of it. Saying you hide it until we are push it. You do this to Rodney when him and deal with Rasta is him same way. And the black and the poor and the needy. I want to get rid of him, I'm a communist and I'm a terrorist. Label the man. That them take said for the man and kill him, blow him up. Yes. See? I know you want to see the great work of the man now. Kill him and him young, him dead from the 30 yard. Can you imagine your youth them grow without a dad? The grand youth them grow up and down city, them evil, you know, brother and sisters. You kill him from him young. Yes. Around 38 when them kill him. They reach 40, them kill him when them young. Yes. Eh? Bad Marley, them shoot Bad Marley. In the 70s. And them actively shoot Bad Marley, you know. So when we say CIA, yes, but remember when CIA them work with people on the ground. You see him say Siago, really Siago, because him send out the man there. Siago. Yeah? And you still come to turn prime minister and do all kind of thing in your country. And you take him and put for money. We don't talk to nobody and put him to talk about rival. This are all them disrespectful. You know, come tell people no, sorry, what we do. We don't do so much evil. And then want to use PR and turn it like we're not the good one. When all of these things documented, you can't do that. We're not allow it. We're not going to allow it. You see? We're not allow these things. It's sinful. We are sending people go do back them study now. Study about Walter Rodney. You remember Walter Rodney documentary me show from when he born and what take place. I'm sure you hear that things, right? And now the papers them they done documentaries and everything there. So them blow him up and you see it. You see it? Them assassinate the man. Because Jamaica start this pan him, you Sheba and the JLP. See how good it round there them time there. When I minister around Sheba. All of them are evil. Yes? Poor people now have no chance. Make I play a Manley also. Yeah, Manley do same thing where Rodney them did that do. You know, black man awareness. See? And this now not to do no king and thing because we have our own thing around from 1962. You understand? You understand? Them days of us. Remember play the man there. Tell them can't use the handout to run and do them thing, you know. The same thing say I go do with Michael Manley. I may ask you something. I move the man there, I put up the other one. Let me ask you something. If you see I go I call them communists, I trick the people there. But communist man did I go one party. He wouldn't have say I go attack him, I just lock him up. Him that just run out the embassy. Him that do things where you think communists that do. He never do not like these things. And man I tell us a lie, you know, we not follow Castro and Castro not follow me. We have some points that we like and we share it. But you know, me dep on my own, me do my own thing. And man is the next one with that plea black liberation too. Because them head to liberate enough people down in Africa too. He's a statesman. He talk about it, the third world country, leader of the third world. They must say no. Because I can tell you this, and this is a reality. Look at all of the country where them call poor and where suffer. Look if one of these countries them get the material for run the industrial country them. So all you're poor. If you have all the remember them not have it, you know. Them don't have it. But your country, the backside, we have much tonight. You build your plane and your rocket and everything. Out of our country, them get it. But you're still a poor. So you move the chain. You move the chain from around the hands and feet. And then in the mind, you just chain it up. And you have some guy follow with these things. But now follow them. You understand? And hard for them say, and no joke. So these countries, like in Africa, look how them poor. But yet still, everybody down there dig it out. Yeah? It supplies the world with what it want, but it's at the poorest thing. A mental slavery, man. See? Including Jamaica, including yet it have rare earth. It have enough things. But yet still it's so poor. But yet still have a company there dig it out and supply to maintain these countries. In England, you see them dig out nowhere. Yeah? In Europe or anywhere, even China there in Africa, they dig it out too. We not dig out in Jamaica and use that. And just the people poor. The majority up there, so the minority have the wealth, keep the wealth, and the majority poor. So you can't get through on the country and the government corrupted in a third world countries. So you call them third world. But yes, still it supply the world. Look all up on a place like Mexico, people are go cross border, but yes, still Mexico, the amount of things it have to bill and send over there. So, but that cheap, they make money set speed. In a US, it's unbelievable. So them live that luxury kind of way, but you slave out yourself on yourself. They still call it a poor country. But look where it do. Eh? The same country they call poor. So oh, you set up business in a poor country and benefit out of poor country. You don't want nothing to do with poor country. You know, in a rich country and not try to send something for build it. You know, take nothing out of the poor country. Not so it go. But instead you dig out the resources every year on top of year. You're still a poor. We see in Africa, where Europe, the African them send them money and bank it at Europe. And then borrow money. You want to see money. Why you never make a central bank in Africa? And then you borrow your own money from your own self. You send the money and you want the money you buy it from you. So them lend your own money and put interest on it. You never stop paying them yet. Eh? You make China come up. No, if it's China rise and own a bigger landmass to China. But you bigger, listen, let me tell you this. Africa, you know, no matter what all the maps, stay on Greenland, you know. When you can go check this. Look up, when you put up big Africa is and look on this. Take up China. Take China itself, China, and take America, Canada bigger than America, and drop them in Africa. You still have space, UK, Germany, the Caribbean. You could have dropped space at other place tonight. When you check it right now and put it up. Me not forget another book, me I tell you Africa big. Yeah? You understand? You know Africa big. See? So China, America, and UK, and like the three them big can drop in Africa, you have space. For other countries dropping it. Vast amount of things that don't have that resources. Vast amount. So you leave them poor. Them want to leave themselves poor. Because if you have the real earth and you have the one of the things, them will do things, you don't need nobody to come and dig and give you money. You see, and that Michael man did that do, that Walter, Rodney did that do, and enough more black leaders. Yeah. You see me I say? That them that do. Open up on the eye. So when we there open people, I know you have some people who want to rush, you know, but alone, some boy educate them to something, make them go look on some things, you know. You understand me the business? You understand? In it for the money. Yeah, them are in it for the money. Yes. Yes. We know that. Control. Saying, but we want our people them to open them eyes. Same like how only say there are 3 people now. With them back. That's it hurt me, you know. Come me sit down and me and watch this guy. And him I try convince you. And him lie them so before I play that Manley, remember play that honest. Him lie them, him think him can use him lie again and put an emphasis on it. And then you believe in him. The man too lie, the man for go, man. Let me show you an honest lie. See? When you put him lies them together like this. Let me draw for one I'm lie them right now. This is honest. Let me draw for one I'm crucial lie. I want you to hear this. I want you to hear the lie there. Lie and skill, honest. Alright. Hear this people. Yeah. Watch this.
Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see and know me now sin upon the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against the people of Jamaica. Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt.
But I got to say something to you. What is this here?
Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see and know me now sin upon the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against our fellow man.
Now you see me I talk about. So God know when he said me nah sin, but people, you know it's him drive back. But him talk because him social science and political science the one of that mix up. When though it depends on when they attack, him put on an act feet. But you know when we're unique now, you know, through, you know, we have people have video and everything now, and you can put things together with ease. Him go around this, he believe and go St. Elizabeth and then talk with the people them want to hear. Go down have a feel and then him talk with them want to hear. To hold them. And then him leave and come town and talk what you want to hear. But you put it together, so this guy is a 3-car guy. Yeah? Yes. Him dangerous. Very dangerous. Yes? See, this guy cannot be trusted. I remember, you know, I know just when I talk about and what him not do for the country, you know. How him entire cabinet, most of them how them get rich overnight. Them did run business like a government can run. So if it was a businessman, you'd have put the thing in a blind trust. So you shouldn't hear Christopher Tufton come and say, the rice come in and him have to, you know, him have to make money and this, and then him put him son this to go run and that kind of thing. It's a joke. A market me and that kind of thing, see? And then we look, that well fast him run a kind of business made by you know government, in him can't take an interest, something wrong. When you look Andrew now, when you look him say my build this, him give son this, meanwhile him a prime minister of a country. Him can't tell you where him get how much 100 million from, but him have it. Him draw 150 million. Don't, hey, no rap your head around that, no pass it, you know. Oh, Andrew get this money for draw cash. What him do with the cash? Nobody now say nothing now. But him talk to police, I went up and down and attack and go, and we and when you don't this and that, and Grand Park, him now have it, private people have it. When you don't come here and this, we don't want to hear from him. He's not supposed to be on the ballot. My crisis, he's not supposed to be on the ballot. And that's the truth. See, this man is supposed to be on the ballot. You can't get around it. But this is how I'm lying to you know. You understand? In play by your conscience. Play it again.
Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see and know me now sin upon the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against the people of Jamaica.
So you see how you believe in this guy? Eh? You catch him one place where him say and around the same say something different. Eh? Truth comes straight, man, and persistent, man. See? But this time dangerous. You can go outside. Go outside, sir. See? That's a dangerous guy. That's to tell about this guy. Very dangerous. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, me not know, Rose. Oh, people that really take this guy and vote for him. I listen to him. Him got a life of water same way, you know. When you look at push to and then him start say, them telling that him a show buckle. You know, National Water Commission, a buckle pipe water and I say it would buy it. That's that put them in a trouble. You know what them say? Them have to come out, yeah, and make a speech to clear up that. Them have to say no, I want them to do them thing here. Them just put some water in a buckle. Them not sell water. Them come and say National Water Commission buckle water. Me have it, you know. Water Commission put out a speech on that, you know. Clarify that, you know. Yeah? You understand? Water Commission have to come out and put a speech on that to clarify it. So John Jacket and him come out and say these things. These guys dangerous. You see? You go around and talk about, and then the more you people, when they just do come here telling you, all him do, him do video. You see the video, good. Him do video, and you see the one of them ribbon they were caught, him look on the people them who look the worst, then him what him do now. I try, you know, in a couple months and try to play a video and push them out. You gotta see it more and more. Because all him do is PR. And when I realize if me favor video, if you want to show people a video, you have to show people in a place like where me live. In a wilderness. So if it's a place like where me live now, I remember now you have to come cut my ribbon. You say, well, them people that live comfortable in a wilderness. You see, another that you show. You want to show some little folk cube with some people and then with them, when you look train working at them mouth, beagle juice teeth. You pick out the worst one. Why I'm doing it? Again, social science. So when you look on it, you have a sympathy and say, well, you might cater for the least among us. No! Yeah, you would use the people them where you should know. A matter of fact, them get signed for you use them image like that and join this. We know them never sign up for that. For you use them as a porn. And not even porn in a porn, as a porn. For spread your propaganda and your lies. You understand? Yes. Eh? To say you're doing something. And let me tell you again, if something I do for the country, you have food for your table right now. The hospital where stay so right now, couldn't stay so. The patrol them that me not have them the clean that patching. You have money in your bank account. The place is not going good. Yes? Not police are going to antagonize, you know, like a police state, another foolishness. And I leave peer little youth without fathers. Hundreds right now, and Andrew on this watch. Right now, I grew up without a daddy. A gunman, let me tell you, wanted man. I mean, I tell you this again. No, can you imagine you're a wanted man? And you're a gunman. Yes, Papa. Yeah, all right, that's the food. Say hi. Say hi. Yes. See? No wanted man. I'll go in bed with them lady. I'm going to lie down in bed. The police come. And then when police come now, I have a gun and I pint it. And then them take evasion action and shoot me. And you keep on repeating the same thing over just killing the people. Them put for prison, forget charged for these things. You are wanted man. You know, you're saying, look here. So night come here gone in your bed like everything all right. And them I come 4 o'clock in the morning. Same time, 4, 3 o'clock after 4. And then come kill till they reach 100. Same thing over and over again. Which wanted man do this? We come from East Kingston. So when you come from dance back in the days, if man and police will call them name and you go up on your road, you might have said 2 little man in the dark. Them now go to them bed. You know, busy about nobody or pass people, and you just see them. Them now sleep, them now going to them yard. Because it's that easy for you to catch them. So does that alone tell you you wanted? And you there, you better sleep. And police come, and then when you wait when them come in, then your pine gun. You know boss it, you know. You have finger, but them boss and shoot you. But when them feed them emerge, them put man for kneel long and assassinate them. Them just take out baby mother and woman a video and say, don't come out. I tell her brother and you say, where am I come out for? And you just give him 4 shots and hold him by a foot and then you hear something else on yours. And then we see the video. You will 3 youth probably not really shoot them up. And then you say, them shoot and one of your police injured and when you look them run out and say these things are murders. You leave people without enough kids, without father, no, hundreds of them. Do what this step and you watch. These are murders. Blood upon Andrew's shoulder. We are do can't solve nothing. Different from the one them that them here where them appear and give them the career because they just kill up the bullet. You have people are dead and them are bury them. The report come from the same constabulary force. People are hide them are bury body. Okay, so you more have missing report and then not get the number, they might gain a percentage. I remember like him I do something, you know, because like 13,000 dead pan him watch already, you know. That are the worst in the 2-term government. 2-term. Like 13,000. When you add that and add, since we started the year, like 13,000 can per Andrew on his watch. 13. That 13,000 are like 3 term for Patterson. 3 term. 2 term. That 13,000. Andrew only is 2017 at the 3rd highest murder rate in the history of Jamaica. Pan him watch. So when I run up and down and I shoot up the youth, it not change nothing. And so boy, we are doing investment that we from 2017 so then state of emergency 2018 come right up. We spend the most money. Who want to hear that? Where the money there? We see 150 million a draw on them thing. Where the money there? We not garbage. If you come and say we spend the most money, that not mean nothing to me. Doing what? The money where you spend, you could have created some place and put the youth to work and would have cut down crime, believe it or not. You could have created employment with those money. And put more people for meaningful work. All the people them not working, I train them change up stop me, you know. People them have a job. So them come to up on the road and everything and say, yeah, work. And we could place 1 month, 1 day, like 1 hour, yeah, work for the year. So that is bogus. bogus data. Bogus. Them change it up where it used to stay, something changed from 2024. It's there. And them tell you, don't compare it with the one before. Because this one different. Them change it up, please, honest. If you tell me lie. Honest to go about in business. Make I play this with Sir Manley. I'm going to show you when you have government, and this what we're looking at with government. Here, that handout, not buy out. Watch this. Watch this. Man, dangerous man. Watch this.
Go and wind up now. Winding up now. Let me tell you how wind up now. Socialism has got to be built. We have to build it like a house. It can't be handed down. So who come into socialism for a handout? No, not so. It have to be built.
Yes.
And it need, everybody want to work. Everybody must have love. Everybody must have discipline. We must keep our cities clean. No socialist would ever drop a piece of dirt or litter in the streets, because the socialist would remember the one coming behind. Only people with a capitalistic mentality would ever dirty the streets. Who have love, who have justice, who have concern, keep your city clean. Make I tell you what the party must do. The party, our party is open to all. Our party must be first in discipline. Our party must be first in work.
Yes.
Our party must be first in sacrifice.
Yes.
Our party must be first in study. You must study. If you're a socialist, you must study. You must study. That's why we start all the great programs, literacy, so that we can bring knowledge. True knowledge is power. You must read. Now I have a book called Manley and the New Jamaica. Who should find a way to read it. My own little book I write for you is you I write it for. Politics of change is you I write it for. To give you wisdom and understanding. Read it. Make group bite and somebody read it and want to discuss it, because you must be first in study. Knowledge is power. My last word is for the role of leadership. First of all, the leadership of socialism must walk in humility. Humility. Must be humble. Must be humble. Must always be humble. There is no place for arrogance in the party that I lead. And anybody that is arrogant over the people must get out of leadership. The only one that is fit to lead is the one that walks hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, equal with the people, loving with the people. That's why I don't want no big flashy motor car.
Hear this.
I don't want nobody in my party go with their flashy clothes. I dress simple.
Yes.
And I drive in a simple little car. And Bev driving a simple little car. Because we must walk with the people. The day we think we're bigger than the people, we have no business to lead. Socialism walks in humility with the people. If you're a socialist, you must have love and concern. And if you're a leader, you must stay close to the people. I said to the leaders of socialism, stay close to the people. When the people are worried and unhappy, don't run away from them. Stay close like a shepherd. Give them love. Give them care. That is socialism. The leader in socialism must know so that he can explain.
Yes.
He must understand so that he can lead.
Yes.
He must inspire by example. And above all, he must have integrity. 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 Only honesty can lead the people in socialism. Therefore, my comrades, let us build together. And I call upon you now, in the name of the Father, in the name of God, in the name of Allah, in the name of Jehovah, in the name of Jah.
Yeah. You hear that? You hear that? In the name of what? Jah. Because Rasta Liberate the people, man, over hills and valley to man. Yes, name of Jai, the Jlp spread out. Sir Manley, thank you. Yes, thank you. Open where I man. First in study. Yes. First in study. You understand? Yeah, man, first in study. So what if I do that? Veronica, let me tell you the truth. You might have said what you might have said. But me, them take me off a house stop already now. Yet. Me have fixed place. Me have fixed house stop and them come take me off a house stop. Me and my brother and some other people. Leave people place empty. You have to give them lyrics. But them sister are we still. Because remember we have trade and do we have the music in a them time that one. Them sister are we. And we give them the tune and them take with three of them and say me if you come look for them, you have to go down and lie down a Sandra Alcata Duke Street and call. Leave the people in place whooping. If rain fall, wet up the people in place. You understand? They now have no manners. So when you see people are cuss, I can show you something. And you tell me, and then by the way, if you're the professional, and you out there so you cut through the nice, and that me I tell you, the reason why you see people come out and talk people, you have to talk for your right. You can't be a man just come this try and tell about your mother away and call your kind of name. The police them have today, them love tell people and call them fish and go suck your mother. Straight up. And they may shoot you. Let me show you. Because I don't like talk, you know. So you say if them have this and that, let me show you. Let me show you something. Police. Let me show you something. See? Yeah, may I show you something? I'm going on the police. I'm going on my police file. And I can show you several of that. That's the one when I show you the other day. I sent them a youth one and play them. I say, hey boy, me tell people like you lock your hey boy, me keep but yes the police avoid me. Them tell them about them mother regular, I'm not kid them want to catch you with a gun and go, hey batty boy, I'm go suck your mother. You never know. So the people them have to talk back. You're just human being. You're supposed to be the one a professional. Right? Because you have the profession there where you train if even people come and make nice, you cut through the nice. And you keep it real. You know, do things where if a man commit a crime against the state, not against you. So you can break the law for uphold the law. We not support that none at all here. You understand? Not supporting it. So me are going on my police file, right? Me a drop for now. So me have the murder, the statistic murder, national security, national that. Because me just have be a fight for my thing, you know. You understand? Police shootings. So me going at that one here. Police shooting. See? So this is what them do. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you them the operation at them and where you hear. All right. Remember going at that shooting at first. So when I shoot in here, look on this.
7:49 a.m. Pineapple Lane, Bogwalk, St. Catherine. The last time Romarius Sterling was seen alive. In this CCTV video, the police are seen talking to the man who was seemingly instructed to kneel. He was taken outside his premises and then... The police are seen talking to the man who was seemingly instructed to kneel. He was taken outside his premises and then the sound of a gunshot. It's unclear.
You know, so that was a shootout now and the youth have a gun and the youth have 8 live round and them say police and soldier. They want a police and soldier there too. Can we have that video different from what TV can show? Yes, I see eliminate him like this and then you tell lie. And then me have X amount of these kind of videos all over the place. I have video where police are tell man say, hey, you ever go up in here, I shoot you, hey, I want to catch you, hey, boy, I go suck your mother. I show them talk to people. You understand? I have them. See? We can just show you a bag of them. See, when them shoot out, some other youth are throw up there. And when them talk to the people, they not talk to them. See, I have them, man. So when you put up that, we can tell you, say, when you hear people answer back. Remember, you know, you just have a man with a kid, the man that style you. We are going to make him style you. And come and lick for your thing and take for your thing, you're going to talk. Yeah? And we're going to talk in a Jamaican setting. Look at them shoot the one, look there. Look on this. Yeah. Them roll. No, but the good one, them, all right, people know, let me tell you this. It's a good police, I can tell you this. Good police. Nobody. No man, no see and abuse good police. Anytime you hear people get mad at the behavior of police, I ask the police that. Because a man come and even Even your own somebody when I know you come and say, "Good day, sir. Can I that and that?" You're telling me, "Can I?" I'm asking a question. You answer and polite. You know that soft talk to anytime we anger. Anytime you see somebody lash out and talk up, some people if they must sell them goods, them know so they want to come about them up and take with them things. Other one and them say you're a thief, you know. We don't like where you run. Them same like a dog. A dog, no man will pass and kick him and mash him up, you know. You understand? Yes. So when him see him rush you, because you always a beat him and do all kind of things. Good police will come and them people talk about good police, man. Them not this good police. You try this a good police and say people now, yeah, and then you don't do it. Somebody literally come to you and talk to you good, you will not this them. And that's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth. You understand? If you see one come and behave like him good, and you see people are rushing him, no good. Maybe him say a camera and I go and a little way, them know about it. Yes. Yeah. You see me I say? Yeah. You understand? So you have some police, they may approach you away and then them just bad you up and do all kind of things. And yeah, because that's paid one I say, you know. So me no wrong. Remember, you know, me come from police family said speed and back home. Before my father built school and them thing them was a cop. My father was trade man too, you know, because none of them don't know this. Build things all overseas too. And build school at Jamaica and build school back in the same. Yes. You see? So my father teach you training. My father was a cop. My nephew was a police. And a long time I beat the force. You stop out. Depending on them, my nephew. Remember that people run through the whole system. I know, do you understand? So my father served, my nephew served. His grandson. Yes. You see? Yes. And depend special operation and doing thing and them thing there. And them leave now. Leave. You understand? Yeah. Him tell people about them mother. Look here. And call, look here, police cost. All right. I'm going to pick up one. I'm going to say, can I have so much of them right or so? Yeah. I pick up my police. Let me just pick up one of them where them are cost. I tell people about him mother. Look here. Police threatened St. Thomas, man. Police threatened to kill. Live on camera. All right, look on this. No joke. Look on this.
Him keep the money in his face, brother.
Look. Here where I'm saying.
That man just seeking out flowing up on the roadside in the day.
Blood clot on them, kill in front of camera.
We have that live on camera. Yeah.
Yeah, wanna hear for yourself? Batty boy, I'm not afraid to talk or suck your mother, I want to catch you, go kill your front of camera. You know, catch the youth, them not have nothing, the youth, them I do them little thing and I say, them keep them on 9 face. If you walk up to them, want to catch you, kill in front of camera. And so we have a live on camera, batty boy, I'm not afraid to talk or suck your mother. No, if you tell him to suck your mother, you know, maybe you get a gunshot. Them lock you up and get a gunshot and hear them tell life on you. Batty boy go suck your mother. And this is a police. I tell you. You see, it's different when you're down in a ghetto or you deal with people. You gotta get that respond. You make people not trust the police and all kind of thing. This will stop. Right away from the high command, see this, them have to fill time out. That but give back the people them have trust with police. You understand? Yes. So if you tell him about this, you get charged and everything, you know. You start to me, step up to you. You kick a man in the face. Oh, your foot there in the man face. The man them witness that and them talk. You go threaten them like this. Yeah. Yes, I say? Yes. So these when me see, I have it all over the place. Remember, me do a lot of cases like this. You know, me can show you a lot of this right now. See? So if you stand and you are one of the victims for this, you know, go and see police and all. Remember, police you up my back seat, you know. Yes. And in the come down without teeth, Say, in 2020, them sent something to me and said, oh, them close the case because me should have find the police. Them just find out, say me. And if you look at the paper, look here. Look here. Me the on TV with that, you know. Me the on CVM. If you look at you see me and the public defender and think, them never know who them are with neither, you know. I know when I get them, you know. So I have to clean the force. You take up my back seat, it costs $100,000. Look here. Let me show you. I got to Google something fast. Me know them behavior, you know. When them come out and them behavior, you have to tell them, no, not like this. You can't do this. And you just talk to them and them just get mad and do some mad things. Because you're not supposed to correct them. Some little youth can be your son and them things. That bad too, you know. You don't have no respect to your pa, your mama. You only forgo, man. Respect go far away, man. See, you tear up my things now and I know when I get satisfaction for it. Nothing at all. This is bad behavior. See? But them see me in the paper. Look here. Look here. Now I'm going to show you something. Show you something right now. Let me just Google this. I Google something fast and we learn some. Look at that. The observer, look there. 0 don't so. Remember move him. Can you hear when does say the while? You run in with them, man, and then they have the most police friends. See there? Look where you read by your screen. Police harassment. See the income probe? All right, you see that? Okay. See that? Look there. 2015, see that? Them take my back seat. Yeah, see that? Yes. You understand? And if you look on that, you see me on TV, you see me in the paper. Them hide them. Them hide them. Me send a corporal, got shirts in them. I know when I find them. And them I say, yo, if not stop digging, you know, I'm gonna take a trouble, you know. See? Them take my seat. Just tell them to do the right thing and stop me. And I tell you, you don't ask me if you have a license for you. You don't ask me nothing, you know. You just come out and say, you know, you can't serve me. Not like that, you know. You know, say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, the time of day. You know, ask me if you have a license for you, maybe the firearm pool or nothing. Who tell me if you go say that? Who be can do anything? Blah, 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 and send one. And I said, no, I'm not get a permission for search because I can't even touch me, you know. Them tear my back seat. My son with them, tear my back seat. Go in my Gov'T's compartment there, so I may have, I think 100,000. I draw 100 and something to me. Have over 100,000 there, so. And I'm going and they might wanna say, no man, you have to have over $1 million for you seize that. And everybody do me that draw $1 million and put in it. I make them seize my money. Yes. Can me have to find them and put them out, you know. So you see me know them kind of stance. And then me and the public defender, look. Let me show you that. I'm not joke, me know them work. I'm running at them already. Remember man cut me thing and send me over precipice, you know. Remember me not just around this, I do this, you know, I know this, you know. You understand? Yeah, man, remember, we go through enough things, you know, we face them, you know, with them evil deed. You understand? All right, look on this. Look on this. So I'm going to run this as press key because I press key. Look here. Now Simon that, I mean and Simon that. And the public defense. Let me turn up this phone. Look here. Look. Now I will put it up here. Let me zero it.
So all you about and search for a good reason would be they have information that I read called that was.
No, I'm gonna put up a part of that. Because them not Simon. I'm gonna put up a part of that. I'm gonna put up a part of that phone. Hold on. I want to see the thing proper. See? I'm gonna put up a part of this. When we there and we talk, we have the experience too, yeah, ma'am? So like, and this is me. And me can tell us that we have an experience with them and them thing there. But when me run out, you know, everything. Then I like that, you know, them are hide. Because they might take if you're next, you can get to you to you can do things and say, look here. But me like tackle things, you know. All right, so let me show you. Let me show you. All right, so let me put up this on my screen. I'm going to show you a little part of this here, ma'am. Yes. So me know them behavior, man. I don't know them behavior. Let me save this step on my screen. Move in. Move in. He doesn't tell people bad word. And this one. See, put that on my screen. Yeah. All right. Let me just give you a little touch of this. See, chap?
And they stop a red Corvette. The information is that you use a red Corvette and you pull over a blue hatchback, then that's not good information. That's just stopping somebody randomly, which is not allowed. Not allowed. Random stops and random searches, those are not allowed. But I think we need to make the point for everybody to understand that in certain circumstances, the police can stop you. In fact, the police can arrest you without a warrant in certain circumstances. What is prohibited is the randomness. So, for instance, if we look under the Constabulary Force Act, which would be the first act that they would look under, they have power to search any person on board a ship or boat, provided he shall have good reason to suppose that the person has uncustomed goods. That is Section 17. Just summarize. Section 18 is if there is a suspicion and the officer can apprehend you without warrant. If there's a suspicion, the person is unknown, is known or suspected to be in unlawful possession of opium, ganja, etc. Then Section 19, which is the section that I think they rely on, and the subhead is power to stop and search vehicle. But it speaks to stopping and searching the vehicle suspected of carrying stolen goods, ganja, etc. So the point I make is that there has to be good reason in the first place to stop you. Because the point that Mr. Justice Matt was making is that when you stop someone, you're interfering with their freedom of movement. And so that is the point he's making. So they do have the power to stop and search you, but only in defined circumstances. Right. When you were stopped, your vocabulary. And it's still here. Yes, that's good.
You're not smelling nothing, you're smelling here.
No, still my underarm was
like crap.
But you were stopped and searched. Your car seat. First of all, when you were stopped, did they say why they were stopping? No, you what happened? I was driving on Ashford. I saw the police doing a check. To them, right? Come on. Son, the police always say when it's happening, because it's somebody finally the back. Hey, come on, you. They say, no, not do that. Because first of all, you don't even ask them, you don't tell me good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time of day. You don't even ask them if we realize I am old and you can't do that. Right. So they had guns drawn. Guns, straight them. Young police trainer because my son are like 20. You understand? So when you see this people come out and share and tell them about, oh, you cannot talk to me and you can't do anything. So they tell me something to do. You tell me something to do, I'm saying you can't search me. Because you don't have the right to search me, you tell me to slap. One of them tell me that when I say, oh, all right, you want to play tough, all right, we're going to play tough. Send one of them and kill my backseat. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I just don't use it. I'm not that fact. See, I just put out a new song with about stop investing in a crime with pinches and ministry and whatever, you hear that song. So I can that. Let me tell you something. I am no nonsense person. You understand? My father was a cop. Yeah? I'm a believer in God. Many of them are police and people. The nephew was there. I know I have a nephew right now in the police force. I'm not the police friend. But you have some hooligan police. When you talk to them about them, right, because they don't know. And they just want profile and feel like everybody them can profile. No, I take it further than that because I went through the com.
Yeah, me tell about in the com. All right, so me cut it. So me cut it there. All right. So you see, Veronica, what me I tell you, you hear that when me got you in the com like me, and say no me, them couldn't find on the. Can them hide them, you know? Them see me on TV and see me at the paper and see and know say, okay, you man one of them where you can't just ramp it. I remember when me start, me not stop. So you hide them, me I clean that. Same way. You understand? Yes. Yeah. At the other day, me never leave. I'm depend on all of them things there now with some of them guys that will me never have to call them name coming out identify me never. You see? And go pan there and see some of them weird with nasty. Yes. You see, nasty. You understand? So me know, and I do soldier partner, of course nobody and everything same way. It's not like when our people were served. My auntie used to run prison. What happened to these people? Should have worked under press cut. Yes. Me push up a ID one of the day them. Party me the farms. Yeah. You understand? So, you know, my people them serve and go around and do them thing and then these kind of things they have some of them don't have no manners and we know them style. This will stop. You understand? So if you can't drive, you can't put me and take my backseat. Can you imagine the next man? Let me shoot you and tell lie. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. Me buckle them, Veronica. So that like me to go to it. Remember, you know, and this at 2015. That's why I say me to stay in my wilderness. You see? Because PRE that this are 2000, but 1 to 1998 when them kill my brother, me I come from Texas. Just come and then me depend and me can play on Babatun. Me can play on some radio interview with Babatun there about look wanna kill load some brother for. And me and them threat me to kill me, you know. And then years after me get my brakes cut and me run off a precipice too. I know they don't look for me. See? Them make all kind of thing. Remember me this, you know. That's some of that stay in my wilderness. You know, keep out of them and can me tackle people, you know. Me no in foolishness, you know. Eh? You see me I say, me no in foolishness, man. Me tackle them, man. The foolishness. So we can't spade around here. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, man. Me a Baba Tunde interview right from my desktop somewhere so. Me say me can't see me never even want me see no fit with him. Baba Tunde, me look for Baba Tunde interview right now. Play a little touch it, well oh say for they can't hear it. When I press something on this so they can't hear it, come maybe I forgot to do something and upload it. When I look pan, I find it up for you. Well, Baba Tunde. Baba Tunde interview. Look for Baba Tunde interview right now. They're right on my desktop, man. So I say I can't find it fast soon and play a little touch of it. You understand? Yeah, man. This interview. I say I write it on your son. See this? Oh. No, not like that. Then it's gone. My thing full of everything, you know. Run and people. Oh, upon this there, upon the other one. No, not upon this. Upon the other one there. I look upon the wrong place here. I go over here so. Depend me other thing. Yes. See? Me have to back them. Me have to back them and tell about my mad brother and what have you and everything we go on and all kind of thing. Baba Tunde. Upon this over here side there. Well I told you that thing when I can't play it easy, you know. You understand? See if when I can't hear this through that. Baba Tunde. All right, Sita. Baba Tunde talk alone, so I'm hear this. Tell me if they can't hear it. Oh, no, I can't hear it. So I'm going to turn up this. I'm going to turn down this. Hold on. This I go back from 1998, you know. When I say I can't go and look a piece of this, I go back from 1998. Baba Tunde. All right, let's stop that. All right, let's stop that.
Annihilated a man this morning who attempted to confiscate their weapon. Lie!
98
Go to the newspapers, prisoner jumps to his death. My God,
no,
what else would you do, my lord? Hell! Oh, God Almighty, what is this? Jump to him dead. He might have preferred take him life more than go back on Barnett Street. And later on in the day, we're going to talk about them. Hey, who not afraid of town, huh? Who not afraid of town? He might one PG or there, see? Holy
Baba Tunde, rest in peace.
God dig off. Me no know where they look for. Thief gun and thief watch.
Skip me, I skip something.
And they want to drop the charge them. I wouldn't even go no more in that. Holy people, look up. Our redemption draw it nigh. And I'm not talking only about the Bully people because people are hard at God and suffer there and a cowboy them too. People from Franklin Town suffer from cowboy. People from Rockford suffer from cowboy. Look how them kill the madman there the other day and talk about their gunman. Wicked or no wicked?
Yeah.
Wages. What year you know? Huh?
Yes,
I wonder when you buck your name. Mr. Siaga give him lollipop for him the other day. Now, you see, when them people near me, you know, when them belly full, them chat all kind of stupidness. When the money, the budget drop,
I'm going to tweet. You say kill him out by one arm. I'm going to tweet.
Them are going to send themselves a big raise down a parliament there. Fire the gun. And then the police with the 16 are run and them a fire back start.
You alone someday?
Fire out. When the police them are come up, maybe that kill some of them. But they must kill a nation. Could kill all innocent people. Of course. Eh? They're not trained, they're not professional. And then they must
see me there?
My brother them kill. You know, from when I'm states from my father come from St. Elizabeth. And with the class, my two little sister, one was 11 months at the time in 1985. Yes. And my next sister was 2 years and 10 months. From the time, it kind of licking head. Yes. So we used to have the time up. How many? Canada, we used to have the time up. How many years ago that? That's a more than 13 years now, my father dead. Oh, my. And we motivate ourselves out of them kind of thing, and they must have about gunman. Oh, my. Man. And then them killing, so it can't go so. And the whole of we know. When we go to the police station, and them know me good. And when we go out there, and me say, will you kill me, bro? Can me get mad? Yeah. Because Mr. Binks say, loan sir, my long time in the sick. And just say to them, I come down back in house. And just me dust up the CD. You understand?
Yeah.
If him did right, just time edge. Me not have him all about and go on tour with me.
Of course.
They're all over the world, you know.
Because of your flesh of that.
Yeah, I look much people male motivate. Without fooling with them and help. Enough youth, the help stop doing certain things.
Yes.
You understand? Me not understand them. And when we go down and understand with them, them not know some, they never know my brother. But at the wrong man, through them.
Alright, so you see it? Yes, me tell you something that document me have the thing there, you know. That me attack to Baba Tunde. Yeah? That me attack to Baba Tunde. You understand? Them man come with them threat, man, and them thing them man. When me go in a Rockford station, me tell the woman police, I tell me say, long time I don't say, me say, one of those kill my fucking brother. She say, yeah, brother, me never know, you know. Sorry, you know, and we are Stanwood police. Yeah. That time them don't tell lie, like how them kill youth and tell lie and dead boom and bam. Me just go back on the TV too, you know. And knock it back on them and then know and then send them the dead truth. And you know, me have face on to them, cause if you threaten me, I have face on to you. You know, me and one of them I run up and down, you know. You can't go wear some little things and you understand? Me not take nothing light, you know. Me have to discipline them. You have some killers when you do that and you send some threat, no, me have discipline, you know. Yes. We have to come out of the force. So I have to clean the force. My thing are from, and this are from 99 this, 1998 this. How much years that? Eh? We are 2005, 2000 I think they know, you know. 2025, you know. 2025, you know. See? You understand? That's all like 27 years ago, don't it? Yes. I know we and them still a war. A long time I do this, you know. And I burn them, you know. Every time them come with me, I can see them up on the TV or the radio, and the paper and a joke. Everything documented. This is 98. That's why I tell some people when you hear some germs on out and say me, they are England and me never go listen, all these things are garbage. You know? It coming like ice have them under pressure though. When molest the picnic and the boys and all kind of things, you know. Yeah, they like push out things with people and them things. Them I think them documented from 1986. You can't place me nowhere. Everything me I remember, you know, at national radio, me dey on a TV and the paper, me dey a studio, me dey on record. You cannot place me nowhere. Travel the world. See? I mean, one of them was just press key. Me a human rights activist, really. Them kill my brother. Them kill my mad brother. I stand up for that. I stand up for enough more people too. Change up enough things. Me challenge them, you know. Why you think me run with dirty thinking criminal Shirley from Upper Red Hills? You see, I have a pressure. I'm a criminal that ain't a police. You don't have the man who I look at him, look at him, said, no, a police, a criminal. Inspector Shirley was a criminal. I'm still a criminal. Them should have put him out a long time. You know the criminal one, them, you know. Me challenge them. Yeah, man. I'm going to kind of program and challenge them. That's why I meet the man. Hey, can me fearless, you know. I mean, speak to power and I don't beg friend. You understand? So when you see me, I challenge them with full force too, you know. Say, hey, pull up. Well, so we say get up. Yeah, one of them where the media did it when them run to media with them lie. I mean, when I see. Come with them every media thing. But it's good now when me have one thing now, you know, I can't hold my back. If I play the Baba Tunde here when I cuss out the bad word when I repeat. And Baba Tunde I say, want some watch the word, you know. Yeah, man. See, you saw farmer going back before we have internet and them thing about a good thing. Good thing we have talking in the newspaper. When we can show you, notice me can drop the paper and I show you. With them feature. I you see me on the TV, I hear me on the radio, same way. And that them did have. So we use all media. Same way. Call me, you know. They can't stand up in my way, man. But me just move like what Sir Manley say, you know, you have to move simple. But and they are simple, they say if you have real powers and influence. And me travel every parish in Jamaica. Them can't go around me, you know. Because when them fees them, I don't know things are who, I don't know them. Some of them, when them sit down and chat me, you know. You think me not hear? Me don't want to run them way. Me hear, come on, hear some more, me just sit down and hear. And I say, Eagle Service loan, some of boy, man. Eh? My influence brother and enough of them one where sit down and chat, you know. Me not ask them, I tell them, because them don't know. Me just live in my wilderness. Them are punk. Yeah? Them are punk. You understand? We uplift the nation. And that today for Andrew Wallace are the worst thing right now for resign. A matter of fact, he must even depend on the ballot. Yes. Must depend on the ballot. And why you think me born dog we don't teeth? Because them right, me have it somewhere, me have it here. I'm right. Now I said, boy, I can't find the police. That's the last incident in a 2015 when them take my backseat. See? Them hide them. Can me say no, don't just say no. And police which type to work search up one, them hide them. That them I say, yo, him not stop, you know. I'm trouble, you know. Him not stop. So you see, me have to clean the world force. Too much corruption, too much gunman escaping at that. And I do gunman things instead of the policing. Me not ask you. See, me know. It feel clean. And you can't make nobody come dry and go on like it's a gang you run. It must not work. It feel clean. Yeah? It feel clean when I ask them. So you see, Veronica, me just draw something maybe at the first year I see these things with me. Me have counteraction with them too, man. I'm have to straighten them up, man. And run where some criminal police, you me just can't be dirty thinking, surely. Him a criminal. Him knows I'm not like him. You understand? Him knows I be a criminality him though. Him shouldn't in a police force. You understand? And then look and promote him. Because woman bent promote him and then burn on the place after the drugs them missing in a St. Mary and take him and promoting that piece of nastiness. It's a load of shit. Each up down in a Sablama now. You understand? That piece of shit. It's not police. Surely not police. Him and dirty thinking Juba and the police are criminal them. Me the pan RJ, you know. I mean, if I go on it from burn out Shirley, you know, time I talk to criminal about me. I mean, know everything where I go on with and up there, keep the thing them and I host the people, you know, and be extortion them and I do, you know. Yeah, keep all run up and you have to go support them if I'm like half the thing them. Pay things a criminal, you know. When me bust the youth up, they were killing him wife, you know. Them take money from him. That's why they never go feel me and say me bust the case. The youth from in a Barbados. And I sure them shoot him woman, him kill one woman and get a piece of food and run to go back to Barbados and come to Jamaica, come back to Jamaica. Yes, I me bust the case there. Eh? Sure, them are criminal. And the police, you have some guy who are criminal, you know. Who pose as police, you know. Ain't police. Me and them pass before, man. Me dey on a jam and burn them out, and when me come and call him, and I say, Lonesome down, don't call Juba in this. I'm a drive go up at the station, man, and I'm see man dirty thinking Juba. And I go out, I'm going to the look for name to me now. Good morning, Mr. Lonesome. I say, good morning, sir. You dirty thinking Juba to know. Good morning, Mr. Lonesome. I say, good morning, sir. And I'm drive out. Up already is me then police station. This guy transfer all these police when we used to talk to. As him drive out here police to me now, Lonesome, two of them are pussy in your name. Just a call up here. I say, me and them man finish deal with it. As him drive out police tell me, say, am I name him a call up? Can't him say my black against me, you know. I know me just come on in Pajari and drive over the next man. Can't some stay now, man. Yeah, man. Me I show them what me I do. Me I expose them. See? I'm a boss to a place because when him take the weed from people, him give him sister for sell. Yes. So I'm going to a valley now and them go raid when them hear my party, I burn them and say, but I'm talk about him a police and you take weed and give your sister for sell and you grab the people. Them, they run go raid on the fast, you far road. Me get a car and say, you man, two of them, we run going to the sister yard because you depend radio, you don't understand about them, you know, so. Come and talk about them, and that thing I do for you. You cannot do this and then say you're a policeman, you're a criminal. So them run go around there, someone put the pressure on them, you know. Tell them, say not play with me, you know. The pressure on them, man. When I run to me, control media fame, when I run to the media, I depend media long time. When I hear that, Lonesome this, you know. When I hear that, watch me. So them know, say, all right, I'm on here. Them want to get me out, but them have to know of it, you know. The face that we hear, man. I ask them, I've been all about, man. Face them. Face. That's why when I hear some people talking, something when we do them, not face nothing and go through nothing. They must keep and key and chat. Now read human rights activists. Me stand up, me I read, go ahead, I will stand up to them. Yes, I'm telling you, Andrew Will is not good. He's not good. No, the worst thing for Jamaica. Them for stripping my riches. You don't do that. You see? That's why, you know, me saying I'm a wilderness. And just want to watch them. I remember me there everywhere, same way, you know, not changing. Everywhere. Because Jamaica have to clean. I have to clean Jamaica. But them now do me like how them do Walter Rodney and them thing there. You can't learn some smarter than that. That's why I said good for study your past. And when you know your present now, you use the present for, you know, shape your future, yeah? Yes. Them can't trap me, you know. And you can't come on because I drive SUV. And your road if you come. And number one, for me see your face. And the nicest thing I live around Jamaica neither. So you make it because and see me make you out. I have to declare yourself, you know, because my head chip quick, you know. They can just come around me and yes. And me see I'm from me chip. You take for yourself, take bush. Me no you're not chatting. You see, so I make me stay in my wilderness, yeah? Alright, we don't talk. Anyway, later I want to talk to Dr. Daz, the shadow cabinet minister and health. Because you know, tough time go over so we can some Abikwashi doctors and them thing that them send home Cuban. And I know not address nothing. And by the way, Monday, when they put out the thing with only, I look some people come out and talk about Monday. Remember Monday they might celebrate Easter tomorrow, you know. So now follow them with a foolish sister, yeah? Democracies, him figure step down. Knowledge of power, yeah? So run us and keep between no tabloid. Me now put out no tabloid, but you hear me come and tell us, hey, me have this, me have it. Me buckle them. Me know what they may do. So me have to clean up the place. You understand? So me run us as a different individual, yeah? Yes. That's why most of the time I say, hey, remember me traumatized, no, come on me, you know. No, you know. We go through this and me fight my battle, you know. Me bury my brother too, you know. I mean, I wonder where, because I was Siago set, make my brother them missing, where them take and go killing at the body. That bad. And kill other people, pitney. This bad. No, not all. These things are evil. In a 96. See? I better me did fly the man out with me. Because I do island hopping at the time in a 1996. Like better Antigua. Then every week, I do a different island, like Barbados, then I St. Lucia, then Trinidad, and you know, I do island up in a promote peer record and basic. Yes. You understand? Slide J, big up them man, they from out them, they depend on Vandenberg, VOB radio in a Barbados. I mean, the down just with Yankee. I mean, depend what them call it, Antigua Barbados Corporation, the TV. I depend what of them things there too, you know. You understand? ZDK. And Sun Radio in Antigua and St. John's. One of them things. You remember me as a man, but they are alone, you know. They are alone, but they and everything, you know, and set up my shoes and do the thing. So me as a man, I just sit up. You see me, I say, once a police, where's a civilian, make them stay. So me as a man all over the place. So at that me I tell you what me hear, a little germ say me that England, I mean, no, come on. Eh? We never know that I'm doing that's what I do with the JLP now, you know. When them come out with lies, we just dissect them and not them. And I say, listen, we think them documented from 1986. Don't make the mistake. Stop it. You see that question that our father and I don't come tell like Panama and Manley. But if you whop him, I say me I tell him just stop telling lies. Truth comes straight. And thing documented, you can't run out from people. Me no harder and take off. Yeah, anyway. Me there later. Remember the interview that come up here? Me out. Blessed.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there, man.
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious.
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, with the evilest mission, who no we blame. True money and power and fame. We're gonna go find up the youth, them relieve down the lane. Get them big